What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mega Sableye here. We're gonna start the OU matches finally. Sorry I haven't been uploading. Like I said, I had to test this team out a little bit before we started to play, because even during the upload videos, my team wasn't fully built yet. I still had to tweak around with some things, but hopefully we can get back on schedule. And so with that, we're going to hopefully find a match right away, as Showdown tends to be quite laggy. We're going to ignore spectators, and we're actually going to ignore the opponent, because I don't really want to hear what they say. I just want to get a good battle. So let's see here what my opponent is bringing to the table. Pretty interesting team. Pretty interesting indeed. He does have an Aerodactyl. Arguably one of the best leads in the game. I don't know if it's Mega, because he does have a Gardevoir here, which could also be Mega. This Talonflame is sort of scary. It's just sort of scary. I believe Zapdos can take it on head first. Or one-on-one, I'm pretty sure Zapdos can take it on. I'm going to lead off with Zucchini, because I don't see anything wrong with that lead, as he actually leads with his Talonflame. Well, my opponent here, he does not have anything that wants to take a Bolt Strike from my Zucchini. I could see him switching out possibly into his Bisharp or his Gardevoir. I really don't know. I don't see any switches for a Bolt Strike. Although, if he's choice banded Brave Bird, I'm going to do a calc on that really quick. We're going to do a calc on that real quickly. Where is it? Stall Breaker. That's not the right one. Talonflame. Revenge Killer, is that the right one? Adamant Choice Band. Brave Bird won't kill, so we should be fine. I'm just gonna go for the Bolt Strike. If my opponent wants to go for the Brave Bird, he's gonna lose his Talonflame. So there we go. He's gonna lose his Talonflame as long as I can connect. Yep, we do connect our Bolt Strike. So already one of the biggest threats gone. Or at least I see that as one of the biggest threats to my team, which is fantastic. He's going to switch out to his Aerodactyl. I definitely don't agree with this play, because guess what? He does not know where Choice Scarf was, so we're definitely outspeeding this Aerodactyl. And, oh, it's going to live with his Focus Sash. But we do get the Paralysis, but he does get his Rocks up. I'm going to continue to go for another Bolt Strike, because why not? These rocks are sort of a problem for my team. Not really, though. I would like to defog them away, but you see my opponent has a Bisharp here. Its ability is Defiant, and if I use defog on it, it'll gain +2 in attack, which is pretty scary. I don't have much to handle a +2 Bisharp on my team. Although, I don't know. Maybe Banana Split could take a hit, or Superior from a Bisharp. Maybe Skarmory or Zapdos. I'm not too sure, but we'll have to see. Right here I can see my opponent going out into his Bisharp right here. Simply because he could use Sucker Punch, or if he expects me to switch out, he could use the Pursuit. Honestly, the Zucchini here has done what he needed to do. He's got 2 kills already, so if my opponent does happen to have the Pursuit, I won't mind. I mean, it would suck, but yeah. Let's see, he might go for the knockoff, in which case, who do I want to go out to? I think we're going to go out into Blade Runner, see how well I can take a hit. My opponent does not use the Pursuit, so he's definitely going for Sucker Punch. So I predict that very nicely. right here, I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks of my own to get them up. He's probably going to stay in and use the knockoff, as he does. He takes Rocky Helmet damage, so that's good. I don't know what item my opponent is running, but we can stay in here and proceed to 1v1 this Bisharp, honestly, as he can't really hurt my Skarmory. I can roost up all of the damage that he does to me and then continue to hit him with an Iron Head, which won't do too much, but it'll eventually wear down his Bisharp. So that's what I'm kind of planning to do. It might be a bit stally. He might switch out. As he does, he's going to switch out to his Porygon Z. Right here, I have my Sturdy ability. So I'm going to take this time to go just for an Iron Head to deal some damage to this Porygon Z, as it might be Choice Scarf. It could also be Choice Specs, actually. Or it could be a different set. I'm not too sure. But, I'm going to take advantage well, let's see. If he's Choice Scarf or Choice Specs, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to get my superior set up. So I can just click Leaf Storm here. If he's Choice Specs or Choice Scarf, he's locked into Thunderbolt, and Thunderbolt won't do anything to our Banana Split. But if he's running a different item and he runs Ice Beam, that'll definitely hurt our superior here, our Banana Split. But if he's Choice Scarf or Choice Specs, he's going to have to switch out here. He's going to have to. The only thing is, my opponent doesn't have a real good switch in with my Banana Split. He's actually going to go out into his Gardevoir, which I don't agree with that, because he's going to be slower than me. Even if he does Mega Evolve, I believe he's still slower than me, and he's going to get knocked out. So now my Banana Split is sitting here at +3, and unless his Porygon Z is Choice Scarf and hits me with an Ice Beam, and okay, well, here's the thing. Unless his Porygon Z, if his Porygon Z is Choice Scarf, he will outspeed me. But the thing is, I'm not too sure if an Ice Beam will take me out. So we're gonna take our risks. If he goes for the Ice Beam, I still don't. Like I said, I don't think it'll take me out. He might freeze me though. Tri-Attack. I'm not too sure if Tri-Attack will be stronger than Ice Beam. So he does go for the Ice Beam. I do live on 8%. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to get up to +4 now, and I definitely see my opponent right here switching out into his Bisharp or even his Starmie to outspeed me. Because his Starmie will naturally outspeed me and proceed to take out my Banana Split. Or he could go out into his Bisharp and go for the Sucker Punch. But that'd be a bad idea because I do have Glare and I could avoid the Sucker Punch and have him have a paralyzed Bisharp. But my opponent does make the better switch into a Starmie. He does make the better play, as he'll outspeed me and be able to get an Ice Beam off to take out my Banana Split. And let's see, right here. Right here we can go out into Zucchini. Zucchini will be able to pick up another kill right here no matter what. I believe he will be able to get another kill as long as we don't miss. Excuse me. A Bolt Strike should definitely take out the Starmie. If he decides to switch out, his Bisharp's gonna go down. Well, it doesn't go down. We do a lot of damage to his Bisharp. We do snag the paralysis, which is I feel bad for him, as he did try to make a valiant effort, but the paralysis is definitely going to hinder him a lot. He will be able to get the Sucker Punch off. I'm going to go out into my Phantom Sableye, and right here I'm just going to keep going for the Calm Minds, because I don't have any reason not to. He could go for the Iron Head. I don't think it'll kill though. I'm gonna go for another Calm Mind. My opponent might be realizing that this could be the end for him. The thing is, his base sharp is also paralyzed, and I do run Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse does have the chance to flinch my opponent, because I could be para-flinching my opponent's Bisharp. That'd be very unfortunate for him. Let's see, what will my opponent want to do? He's definitely thinking of how he could possibly win this. I personally don't see him winning at all, because my Zapdos can take on Bisharp 1v1, and if he decides to switch out into a Starmie, I can just switch out into my Blissey, and that'll be able to take the Starmie on without a problem. Even if he is running Psyshock, it won't matter. So this is probably going to be it. I'm going to recover to get up to full health. Hopefully he gets paralyzed, as he does. Right here, I'm not going to Mega Evolve just yet. I'm just going to go click for the Dark Pulse. That way I can outspeed him. He does get another Iron Head off. I'm going to click another Recover. Let's see. What will my opponent want to do? He might go for a Sucker Punch thinking I attack him again. Although he probably realizes that I won't go for an attacking move, that I'll probably use Recover. So yeah. His best play would probably just go for an Iron Head and get as much damage off as he possibly can. Let's see here. Yeah, there's just no way my opponent could have won. Maybe with his Aerodactyl, instead of setting up rocks, maybe try to take out my Victini first. But I'm not too sure about that. Right here, I'm just going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to click Dark Pulse. His best move would go for the Sucker Punch right now, knowing that I go for the attacking move, but he does not. So, Mega Sableye is going to be able to take out his Bisharp, and I can eat any one hit from the Starmie. It doesn't really matter. I could probably eat multiple hits from it. I'm at full health, +2 special defense. Yeah, Hydro Pump isn't going to do anything to me at all, and he's Life Orb. So, that was a good game by my opponent. He tried, but we overwhelmed him with our defensive power and our awesome Sableye here, our Mega Sableye. Alright, with that, we're going to find one more battle, and I think that's going to be a wrap for this video. I'm going to ignore spectators and ignore opponent. Interesting. My opponent brings the Bronzong. That's definitely something interesting to see in OU. This Bronzong could tend to be a huge problem for me. I do have a Zapdos and a Victini, but I don't really know. I feel like he would open up with it or his Garchomp. As he does open up with his Garchomp like I had thought. Very solid start for my opponent. He's going to be able to get the rocks up, which is unfortunate. I'm going to U-turn on out. I'm most likely taking Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet damage. Right here I can easily go out into my Blade Runner. If he wants to attack me, that's fine. Earthquake's not going to do anything. Right here, I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks. He's probably going to set up Stealth Rocks of his own. No, actually, he actually runs the Fire Blast on his Garchomp. That's scary. But that's fine. Right here, I'm going to Roost just in case he wants to go for the Stealth Rocks. If he takes me out, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to be too worried about it. Right here, I'm going to do some calcs. Garchomp. Let's see. Garchomp. Oh, you mixed. That's most likely what you're running. Superior. You are 252, special attack, timid nature, leaf storm. Leaf storm does about 53%. Does about 53%. He goes for the dragon tail actually. So that was very lucky for me. He expected the switch out. So I actually did get my roost off with my Skarmory, so I'm going to gain a lot of HP for that. Because when my opponent uses Dragon Tail, he has -1 priority. So no matter what, I'm going to outspeed him unless I go for an even slower priority move. I can definitely see my opponent switching out here into his Heatran. I could make the very aggressive play by switching out into either Banana Split, but I don't think that's a good idea. Or I could just Dark Pulse, or I could Calm Mind. I think I'm gonna Calm Mind, hoping I don't regret this. As he does make the switch out into his Heatran, I'm very, very happy with my play right now. As I'm going to now, let's see. He can burn me with Will-O-Wisp. He could roar me. He could set up his Stealth Rocks. Or he could just attack me. So, because of that, I'm actually going to, let's see. Actually, let's think about this just for a little bit. He could switch out into his Garchomp. Back out into it. He could switch out into his Mega Alakazam, which I feel like it most definitely is. I think we're safe here to Mega Evolve and go for a Calm Mind again. I'm really, really hoping to be able to pull off this sweep. He does go for the Lava Plume, probably trying to snag a burn. We could very well see a Mega Sableye sweep here, most definitely. Well, actually, I don't think we can, but we can probably hurt his team quite a bit. Right here, I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse, seeing as that his Heatran is just not doing enough damage. He's actually still going to continue staying. He's really trying to get a burn on my Mega Sableye. Really, really hoping that he gets it. I really hope he doesn't get it. Right here, I'm going to go for the Calm Mind. Just to get up some more buffs. He does go for another Lava Plume. Right here, I do have to go for the Recover, so my opponent could make a good play and switch out into his Garchomp now. He could switch out into his Garchomp right now. My opponent's team is actually really interesting, actually. When I look at it, his whole team... Oh, darn, he does get the burn. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. My opponent's entire team is special attackers, except for the Garchomp, which is also mixed anyway, so it does run a special attack. Bronzong could be a physical attacker as well. But my opponent does have a lot of special attacking mons. He does switch out into his Starmie. I don't know why he would switch out into a Starmie. Maybe he's going to go for the Reflect type. I don't really know what this Starmie plans on doing to my Mega Sableye. Yeah, I'm not too sure what he was doing there. Maybe he was just trying to sack off a Starmie. Maybe he expected the Calm Mind. And this way he can get off the free Rapid Spin. No, he can't even do that because I'm a Ghost type. He can't even get off a Rapid Spin. I'm not too sure what my opponent was thinking there. Unless he has something up his sleeve that I don't know about. What is he doing? I guess he was trying to sack off his Starmie probably. Right here, I'm just going to click a Recover as, I don't know what my opponent might do. Yeah, he is going to Reflect type. That's fine by me. So he's going to be Ghost Dark type now. I should still be able to easily take out this Starmie with a Dark Pulse. I should be able to. I am +3. Scald's not going to do anything even with the crit. The Dark Pulse is going to connect. I'm going to go for another recover. He'll probably go for a recover of his own. Maybe he'll go for Scald just to get me a little bit lower. He does make a switch out into his Gengar. Not too sure why he would do this. I do have a sneaking suspicion that he is running Destiny Bond on his Gengar though. Which would definitely suck. Or he could be running Hex and hoping that that would do quite a bit of damage to my Mega Sableye. Yeah, my opponent's really scared of my Mega Sableye right now. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to scout what this Gengar wants to do by going for the Will-O-Wisp. If he decides to switch out into his Garchomp, yeah, he does run Destiny Bond. I kind of foresaw that. I'm definitely not going to fall for that trick. No. I definitely saw that coming. As you guys do know that my Mega Gengar in the Ubers team builder did run Destiny Bond. That's why I knew he was going to run Destiny Bond. Or at least I had that idea that he could possibly run Destiny Bond on his Gengar. So because of that, I'm not going to be attacking this Gengar. I'm just going to let it go down to the burn. And while this happens, I'm going to be able to set up free Calm Minds. I still don't see my Mega Sableye getting a sweep, but you know what? Mega Sableye did a lot of damage to my opponent's team, you know? So I definitely like that. Definitely very happy to be able to show you guys this, as my opponent is struggling a lot against my Mega Sableye. He is struggling a lot against it. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna Calm Mind again. He's gonna go for the Destiny Bond, continuously trying to take me out. Shadow Ball only does 17%. I do want to go for another Calm Mind here, but just in case I do get critted or something weird happens, or he decides to switch out, I'm just gonna go for a recover, as he does make the switch out into his Garchomp. This is kind of what I was worried about, because an Outrage is definitely gonna hurt Mega Sableye. It is most definitely gonna hurt a lot. Or at least it should hurt a lot. Let me just check real quick. Let's do some calcs here. Draco Meteor is gonna do nothing because I'm +5 here. Stone Edge does about 24%. If he does get a crit, it'll do about 36%. So I'm not too worried about that. Earthquake will do a little bit. Let's see Outrage. That's the thing I'm worried about most. Outrage does about 42%. If he gets a crit, I should still live. So we should be fine. But the thing is, oh, what? Oh, he tried to go for Dragon Tail. No. My opponent just made a huge mistake. Because now I can definitely see my Mega Sableye getting a sweep here. So I am absolutely thrilled to see this. My opponent's going to switch out into his Gengar. He's going to try and get off that Destiny Bond. I'm not going to let him. He actually disconnected. My opponent quit. Oh man. I really hope he would stay. That way I could show you a powerful sweep with Mega Sableye. Yeah, my opponent quit. That's unfortunate. Man. Let's see, what could my opponent have done differently? I don't really see anything. I don't see anything he could have done. Because the thing is, his Garchomp, now that I realize it, it was running Dragon Tail, which means he's not running Outrage on it, I don't think. He was running Fire Blast, and he ran Earthquake. So, oh boy, what is this? Reconnect. I don't want to lose. That's free points right there that I could possibly gain. Wow. Yeah, my opponent couldn't have done anything to my Mega Sableye. That was a very huge weakness that my opponent has. He did try to play with his Gengar. He tried to use Destiny Bond on me, thinking that I would attack it, seeing as that, oh, you know, it's weak to Dark Pulse, you know. He tried to, but I definitely saw him going for that. So I made sure that I played around it. So I burned him first. So I'm really happy that you guys finally saw a Mega Sableye sweep. So now you guys know the power of Mega Sableye. It is absolutely monstrous. Monstrous, I tell you. Unfortunately, you guys didn't actually get to see him physically sweep my opponent. But I can definitely tell you guys that right now, even with the 5 Pokemon that my opponent still had, there was just no way of him overcoming my Mega Sableye. Unless, of course, he did crit me with his Mega Alakazam. If he was running Dazzling Gleam, that is. Because Mega Alakazam can't really touch my my Mega Sableye. Right here you can see my opponent rage. He did send me good luck, have fun in the beginning of the game. I did ignore my opponent though, unfortunately. I would have been very, I would have replied to him, you know, I don't really care. He did quit though. He got very frustrated with my Mega Sableye. Let me see his team. Bronzong, I'm not too sure what it could have done to my Mega Sableye. He did get the burn with his Heatran, which is good. That was good for him. That was one thing he had going for him. I'm surprised he didn't try to go for the Roar or the Will-O-Wisp or something of that nature in the beginning. When he did first send out his Heatran, although I did predict that very nicely, and I did decide to Mega Evolve right away. That way, none of that shenanigans would happen. His Gengar, like I said, tried to go for the Destiny Bond, tried to take me out with it, but I wasn't having it. I overlooked that. I saw it coming, and I played around it. I Will-O-Wisped it. I got it burned, so that way it'll take residual damage every turn. And for those of you who don't know, if a Pokemon goes down to a status ailment like Burn or Toxic and goes for the Destiny Bond, it won't trigger the Destiny Bond. So, when I let Gengar go down to the burn, my Mega Sableye wouldn't have died with it. His Garchomp, I guess he tried to play as smartly as possible with his Garchomp by going for the Dragon Tail, hoping that I would go for the Will-O-Wisp or the Recover or the Calm Mind. But yeah, I knew that I should have just taken it out right away, just in case if it does go for the Outrage, it would hurt quite a bit. Then again, also, if I would have remembered right here on, what was it? Oop. It was turn 3. He did reveal the Dragon Tail. So if I would remember that, I definitely would have clicked Dark Pulse just to make sure that he didn't sweep me out. Yeah, there's really not much he could have done to my Mega Sableye. He did get a crit with his Starmie, but even then, it hardly did anything to me. Honestly, the only way I could see my opponent take me out was, like I said before, getting a crit with his Mega Alakazam with his Dazzling Gleam. That is, even if he was running the Dazzling Gleam, because he might not be running it. But I don't even think a crit from a Mega Alakazam could take out Mega Sableye. Maybe it can. I'm pretty sure it can. It possibly can if I'm not at full health. But yeah, Mega Sableye, definitely the MVP for this match, as it could have easily swept through my whole opponent's team. And you know, just for gameplay, we are going to say that he swept through my whole opponent's team, because there was no way he could overcome it. So, yeah, absolutely ecstatic about that. I'm definitely happy to finally Well, I'm definitely happy just to be able to show you guys a Mega Sableye sweep. And on the very first video that I create for this team, or the very first match that I have for this team for you guys, that aren't in the bonuses. So second match of the team, and we already got a Mega Sableye sweep. Absolutely fantastic. I know I keep repeating myself, but I can't get over it. I love Mega Sableye, man. Now you guys know. If you don't have a check for Mega Sableye, you're gonna get destroyed. Have your checks for Mega Sableye, because I'm coming this week with it. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, take care.